There it is, man. I mean, it's a big one, too.
Okay.
These guys are going to intercept it.
Well, the problem is we got that rotation. Oh, look at tornado on the ground right ahead of us. We got tornadoes.
Keep going north to catch up to it, dude.
Dude, give me a minute. I got shit I got to do.
Yes,
hang
sir,
on,
I understand.
hang on.
What do you got to do? I can help. It's going behind a tree where I can't get it now. Oh, there's another appendage down in front of us.
Well, how far are we? About 6 miles north of protection?
Yeah. Gosh, it's a monster.
Jay, it's Lanny. We lost you on the cell phone a minute ago. I've got 2 tornadoes on the ground right now. We are currently about 3 miles north of protection on the county road that runs due north out of protection. We've got a tornado on the ground due north of us, about 2 miles to the north, and back towards Sitka, a very large stovepipe, in essence, tornado on the ground right now. 2 tornadoes on the ground right now. And again, we are about 4 miles north of protection. I'm sorry, Jay, we're using lightning as a guide. 4 miles. Okay, the first tornado that is due north of me, Jay, is about 2 miles due north of me on the county road that goes. It just crossed the county road that goes due north out of protection. Due north out of protection. The second tornado is to my northwest, back towards Sitka, and again, it is a very large, what I would call a very large stovepipe tornado at this time. I've lost available light. We do have the first cam on it, and we are rolling, but we have lost available light. But in the lightning flashes, definitely you can see two tornadoes, 2 what I would call significant tornadoes on the ground right now. I cannot move any further north, Jay, just simply because of the tornado due north of me. In other words, I cannot intercept the storm that is to the north, or the cell that is to the northwest of me, because we have a tornado on the ground due north of me.
National Weather Service in Dodge City has issued a tornado warning for Cuyahoga County in south-central Kansas until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 9:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time, National Weather Service meteorologists were tracking a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado 14 miles south of Greensburg, or 11 miles northwest of Wilmore, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Locations impacted include Greensburg and rural residences of eastern Cuyahoga County. This includes Highway 54 between mile markers 105 and 115. This storm has a history of producing tornadoes causing damage. The safest place to be during a tornado is in a basement. If in a mobile home, evacuate to a substantial structure. Get under a workbench or other piece of sturdy furniture. If no basement is available, seek shelter on the lowest floor of the building in an interior hallway or room such as a closet. Use blankets or pillows to cover your body, and always stay away from windows. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. A large tornado has been confirmed. If you are in the path of this destructive tornado, take cover immediately in a basement or other underground shelter.
And welcome back to the KSN Weather Lab as we continue our weather coverage here this evening. A very dangerous situation unfolding in southwest Kansas for one of our counties. We have a number of thunderstorms in west central Kansas. The most serious of these is in the southwest part of the state. And here we have a situation where we have a large tornado confirmed just to the southwest of Greensburg. Again, this is a large tornado that is on the ground and remaining on the ground right in this area right here. High resolution next-rad Doppler radar pinpointing that, and it's moving to the north at about a little under 20 miles an hour. So that's going to be moving up again along and just west of Highway 183, continuing to move toward Greensburg. So we urge you in the Kiowa County, south of Greensburg and Greensburg itself, we urge you to move to shelter. This is an extremely dangerous situation. Stay with KSN. We'll continue to keep you informed. Mics are dead.
Do you want...
Severe thunderstorm warning, Edwards, Ford, Hodgman.
Uh-huh. Is that new? Yeah.
Reasonably new. Golf balls on those. Steve, I want to go back on Garden City and Great Bend after this. Garden City and Great Bend.
Okay, we're 2 minutes away. I just have a really bad feeling about Greensburg.
Yeah, me too. Okay, I'm switching our monitors to Great Bend.
Okay. Tornado for Kiowa, retrans. Is that? Yeah, retrans. Do tornado watch, not us. Do you want?
My gosh.
Oh my gosh! Look at that. Right here.
Yeah.
And this is. And look at the last one. This too. This is gonna hit them if it continues doing it.
Kind of going north-northeast. I think I've got a good track on it.
Do you want me to set something like this up? I mean, I can use pencil tools to show the things.
Let me see the velocities again. See, it's sloppy. That's the problem. How about SRVs?
SRVs
Okay.
though are better.
Yeah, yeah. Just leave that, just like that.
Okay. 1 minute away, Dave. Are you gonna have that behind you? Do you want me to follow you with the pencil tool thing, or?
You can follow me with the pencil tool. Yeah, just draw an arrow inbound and an arrow outbound.
Okay.
Severe for northwestern Ellis and Trigo expires 9:30.
Want something like this?
No, just one straight arrow.
How do I get
Right mouse. No, right mouse. Okay, just one arrow. One arrow.
Oh, like that?
Okay. Right. Go ahead.
That would be showing rotation.
Okay, we are on Great Bend on all of our monitors. And we are back as we continue our coverage on our KSN Central and Southwestern stations, KSNC in Great Bend and KSNG in Garden City, along with our live streaming on KSN.com. We're going to continue to stay with you now for a few minutes because we have an extremely dangerous situation taking shape in a part of our KSN viewing area here. You can see we have a patchwork of severe thunderstorm warnings on this line of storms that extends from Nebraska down into the southern part of Kansas. But by far and away, the most serious situation is this bottom end storm where we have a large and dangerous tornado on the ground confirmed by National Weather Service spotters and by our high resolution next-rad Doppler radar. And as you look at this image, it is quite a picture. You can see here's Greensburg now, and if you count off the city county lines with me, of course, these are county sections, so 1 mile. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This tornado is only 7 miles southwest of Greensburg right now. That's the leading edge of the place where that tornado could be at this moment. So 7 miles away, and it is moving north-northeast toward the town of Greensburg at this moment. So again, if we just take a look at this, you can see we've got our warm air rushing into the tornado there. You can see the wrapping around of the cold air by the circulation, and that creates that hook echo that you see right there just west of Highway 183, again about 7 miles south of Greensburg. So if we put a track on this most likely location for the tornado and we take it north at about 20 miles an hour, we're now just knocking on the door of Greensburg in the next 20 minutes or so. So again, this is a very dangerous situation with a confirmed large tornado on the ground, confirmed by the National Weather Service spotters and also by our high-resolution next-rad Doppler radar. It is a very pronounced signature, and it is about 7 miles south of Greensburg, and it is moving straight to the north. So this is a serious situation. Now we have an updated image from our KSN high-resolution next-rad Doppler radar. So again, if we take the most likely location for this now and we move it to the north at about 20 miles an hour, this will give us an updated arrival.
Storm chasing.
Oh my gosh, Tim.
I think it's about an F4 tornado crossing the.
Oh, it's got to be bigger than that. It's
crossing the road in front of us.
It's a monster.
Hoping we get a little lightning show to show it off.
Extremely important for everyone.
Oh, it's right in front of us. It's not to the road yet, but it's close. The leading edge of it's just coming over the road. The crosswind's shaking the truck really violently.
Normally put on television, this is what we look at behind the scenes to help to diagnose these storms. Here's Greensburg right here, and what we're looking at now is the Doppler part of Doppler radar, looking at the winds. So in the areas in green, cool colors, these are winds that are blowing toward the radar, NextRad at Dodge City. The pink colors, the warm colors, are blowing away from the radar, and so there you see how we can pinpoint the circulation inside that storm, even if it's wrapped in rain and even if it's at nighttime. So we have an extremely pronounced signature here. I just have to tell you, I haven't seen one like this on a high-resolution next-rad Doppler radar in a long time. In fact, the last time I saw one of these, it looked this pronounced. You have to go all the way back to May 3rd of 1999. And that, of course, was the Hayesville tornado. So again, this is a very serious situation. And if we look in this area where these two colors come together and then we count back north, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Boy, we're going to have to stop. We'll hope for the best. Oh, wow.
We're going to have to turn into the wind. It's going to roll us.
Holy cow.
Keep videotaping, just point it out that way.
This thing is so massive, we're 2 miles away from it. We can't get any closer for fear of rolling the truck. The crosswinds are so strong.
The rear flank downdraft.
This thing, and then right after.
Safe spot now as far as the rear flank downdraft.
Okay, continuing on to get a little closer.
It is on the road right now.
Oh my gosh. And it's going to be on it for quite some time. This thing is huge. It has to be a mile across.
It has to be a mile wide. This is incredible.
It'll take at least 5-10 minutes to get across the road.
Yeah.
Make sure that everybody gets.
Gosh, look how big this thing is, Tim. Oh my gosh.
That's unbelievable.
I'll tell you what, I'm just praying for the people right now that are in the path of this thing.
Oh, wow.
This is a killer tornado.
Just to the east and northeast of Dodge City. Then we have this strongest cell down here on the bottom, and as I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, if we even back up a little bit further, you can see we have a patchwork of severe thunderstorm warnings that goes all the way back up to the Kansas.
Well, that's two.
Two of them.
You are listening to NOAA Weather Radio Station WNG534. We are broadcasting from Manoa, National Weather Service in Dodge City. This weather radio program is made possible.
If you see another road going to the west like that one, you might want to pull off.
Management in the
You get a good
counties of
view.
Pratt, Edwards, Kiowa, Comanche, and Stafford. At 9 p.m. at Brad, it was mostly cloudy.
Pull up on
The
the shoulder.
temperature was 79 degrees, and the dew point
yeah.
was 68,
Okay.
making the relative humidity
Maybe
69%.
I'll go and find
The
a.
barometric pressure was 29.62
It's best to get a road
inches
that.
and rising.
Yeah. That way you
At
can.
Medicine Lodge, the temperature was 78
better view.
degrees,
Yeah.
and the dew point was 66,
There's one right up
making
here.
the relative humidity 66%. The wind was south at 13 miles an hour, gusting to 24.
Hopefully
The barometric pressure was 29.61 inches and rising. At Hutchinson, it was mostly cloudy.
Yeah.
The temperature was 74 degrees, and the dew point was 66, making the relative humidity 76%. The wind was
Okay,
southeast
here's
at 16 miles an hour,
here's the
gusting to
Kiowa
25.
County line
The
now.
barometric pressure was 29.65 inches and rising. At Dodge City, it was clear. The temperature was 75 degrees, and the dew point was 62, making the relative humidity 64%. The wind was southeast at 16 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah, it's still a very large tornado.
The barometric pressure was 29.578 inches and falling. It was clear. The temperature was 76 degrees and 71 in Garden City. It was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 74 in Russell and 73 in Hayes. It was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 76 in Gage, 37 in Bend, and 37 in Woodward. It was cloudy.
Yeah, you can hear it, and you can also feel the air. If you stick the foot here. This is insanely eerie. I don't see the other tornadoes. I see there's an inflow band to its east over here. I cannot say it's bigger than that.
This is the wind part, the Doppler part of high-resolution next-rad Doppler radar. Greens, winds blowing toward the radar in Dodge City, pinks away, so the center of circulation is right there, and you can look and just count. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 miles to the south of Greensburg. So now if we go back here and we take a look at where we've tracked it, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're just about right on the money, an arrival time of 9:48. So you got about 8 or 9 minutes, Greensburg. This is going to be an extremely close call, and we urge you to go ahead and move to shelter and stay there if you are not already. We'll continue to keep you updated. I do want to give you a quick look at the other thunderstorms that we're talking about across the area here this evening. A patchwork of severe thunderstorm warnings in the north central and central parts of the state. I'm going to just to tell you quickly that those are all capable of quarter to perhaps golf ball sized hail, along with 60-mile-an-hour winds. So if you're in any of these areas, that's what you can expect here this evening. Without question, the most serious of these continues to be this bunch down on the bottom end of the picture. You can see we have some over northeast of Dodge City, some northwest of Great Bend. But friends, again, without any question at all, this one that is south of Greensburg remains our chief concern at this time because it is so close to Greensburg. And again, we urge everyone there to be in their shelters over this next couple of minutes. If you are also in other parts of the state and wondering how this will stack up for the rest of the night, let me quickly tell you that we do have tornado watches in effect for much of the KSN viewing area.
I don't see it. They've gotten away from us. Well, make sure it's not to our left. Looks like it's worth lowering the cloud over here. Yeah. Lightning is intensifying. Oh. Go. A little lowering over here. Just further to the right. Oh, yeah. Could be very good. Hello. Mike? This is crazy. I have 5 bars to go through. That's 5 points. Well, we don't see it now from this standpoint. We might want to. Oh, get further north? Yeah, consider going north. Cautiously? Yes. Oh, guess where I am? Mike? Okay. Ready to get the journey. Same spot.
are lowerings and stuff to the left still.
I really wish the windshield were cleaner now.
I think something might be trying to form again.
There's a funnel down, very thin one, I think. Either that or it's another utility. Now it's a utility pole. It's running at an angle. Or is it? No, they are utility poles.
I keep seeing different little cloud formations every time we play some of that. I think it's very active.
A tornado watch remains in effect until 2 a.m. Central Daylight Time Saturday morning for southwestern Kansas.
Well,
Repeating,
what's
a
that?
tornado warning remains in effect
That's it.
until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Iowa County.
They said something about Greensburg on the other radio.
Warning remains in effect until 10:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Edwards County. A tornado warning remains in effect until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Iowa County. Tornado watch for 227 until 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
Oh my God! It's due ahead of us! Hey, don't get in front of me, Mikey! Oh my God!
I want to consider going east on 54. We'll hit that pretty soon.
Looks like temperature 74 in Russell and 73 in Hayes.
Yeah, there's a
Temperature 76
monster tornado! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Right here. Well, I can't even send a message from here. Analog roaming. Can we turn around, go south, and try right north, do you think? That's one option, yeah. Watch it for a short time here and then try that. Gotta be a side street. Yeah, there actually is one that goes to the east, not too far south. Road that goes east ought to go somewhere.
map shows it going a few miles east and then a few miles north, and then it links up with
You know what?
54.
I think a cell tower was hit. That explains this. I had a network. Now it's going around broken.
I'm sorry, I wasn't concentrating. That Wilmer Road, is that okay on them?
If it's a good road, yes.
So if it's a paved road.
Yes.
Yeah, otherwise it isn't that far down to that next highway, is it?
Well, 54 is to our north.
Well, okay, I forget the name of it.
Well, we didn't miss 550.
Yeah, I think we're... Well, there were previous tornadoes earlier with the same storm.
Yeah, we're saying it was the first one to see this one.
Yeah, it might have been. I think we've definitely gone south of that road that I saw.
Yeah.
Should have gone.
Yeah.
Well, should I turn around and go
Yeah, I
back
think
and
so.
find it?
I think so. That looked like a pretty good road.
A tornado warning for southeastern Edwards County and south central Kansas, northeastern Cuyahoga County and south central Kansas, until 10:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 9:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time, National Weather Service meteorologists were tracking a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado 2 miles south of Greensburg.
It looks like it's a paved road that goes to another paved road.
Can include Greensburg, Centerview, Ellsburg, rural residences of northeastern Cuyahoga and southeastern Edwards counties. This includes Highway 54 between mile markers 107 and 117. In addition to the tornado, this storm is capable of producing golf ball-sized hailwinds to strike at straight line winds.
I take it back. It looks like an unpaved road that leads to a paved road.
How many miles?
Oh, a few miles. It's not a problem.
Well, assuming that it's not inundated by this like
I don't think
much here.
I don't think it is.
Turn p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Kansas, Edwards, and Iowa. A severe thunderstorm warning remains.
Does it look like it's paved over there?
Yeah.
p.m. Central Daylight Time for northeastern Ford.
I think that's the road I see on the map.
Counties. At 9:37 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was reported capable of producing large damaging hail up to golf ball size. This storm was located near Spearville, moving north at 20 miles per hour. Locations impacted include
That mention miles,
Belmont, Overley, Kinley, rural residences of northeastern Ford, southeastern Hoffman, and western Edwards counties. A tornado watch remains in effect until 2 a.m. Central Daylight Time Saturday morning for southwestern Kansas. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 10:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Edwards County, Kansas. A
I don't think we want to do this.
You know, I don't think we're gonna catch up to it any other way.
Storm spotters were tracking a large and extremely dangerous tornado. This tornado was located 5 miles south of Greensburg, moving north at 20 miles per hour. A violent tornado was on a direct path for portions of Greensburg, especially the eastern portions of
We're not
town.
going to be going very
And
fast.
immediate tornado precautions. This is an emergency
Or you can tell other
situation for
people had
Greensburg.
problems
A
too.
tornado watch remains in effect until 2 a.m. Central Daylight Time Saturday morning for southwestern.
These roads get that bad when they're that wet.
No,
This doesn't look much different than the other one we were at.
yes, you contact
National
Probably
Weather Service
something
Doppler
we have.
radar continued to indicate a severe thunderstorm capable of producing quarter-size hail. This storm was located 4 miles northwest of Oakerley, moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. Another severe cell was located 8 miles southeast of Jetmore. A tornado watch remains in effect until 2 a.m. Central Daylight Time Saturday morning for southwestern Kansas.
Driving on ice.
Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 10:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Edwards County, Kansas.
The storm's definitely not going to hit us around here.
Not the one that's the problem.
An extremely dangerous tornado. This tornado was located near Greensburg, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Greensburg has appeared to have taken a direct hit from a violent tornado via EMS reports. This storm has a history of producing tornadoes causing significant damage. A tornado watch remains in effect until 2 a.m. Central Daylight Time Saturday morning for southwestern Kansas. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 10:30 p.m. Central
we
Daylight
head
Time
north.
for the
I
following
bet
counties.
it'll lead
in
right to
Kansas,
54,
Edwards,
which is where we
and
want to be.
Iowa.
The radio just said that Greensburg took a direct hit.
That's what it looked like.
Where's
A
the green?
severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect.
Greensburg is at the Greensburg is on 54 just
at 9:54 p.m.
east
Central Daylight Time.
of
National Weather Service Doppler radar.
that road we were on.
A severe thunderstorm capable of producing
183.
quarter-size hail. This storm was located 4 miles northwest of Oakerley, moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. Another severe cell was located 8 miles southeast of Jetmore. A tornado watch remains in effect until 2 a.m. Central Daylight Time Saturday morning for southwestern
I thought you
Kansas.
said catch it with the
Repeating,
deep or
a
whatever.
severe thunderstorm
that's what the
warning
map
remains
shows.
in effect until 10:15 p.m. Central
How
Daylight
far is
Time for Edwards
54?
County, Kansas.
It's not far.
Is 54 what
At
going to be?
9:54 p.m.
Does it go
Central
right through
Daylight Time.
Greensburg?
National
Yes.